welcome back to a new episode of the Aquaponics Geodome, and we have today a new kind of fish feed. I have chosen from the discount corner this one. It should seem to be fine. The last fish feed I was looking for trace elements and stuff like that, so the plants can get their nutrients through the fish feed, so we don't need to add it artificially. So we just create a win-win situation, I think, in that kind of thing. Now, as I was saying, trace elements, they are here. Let's zoom in a little bit. Iron, so the system is always lacking iron, so that should be hopefully enough, but we can always add it because that's the main mineral that has been shorted. But the other ones, cobalt, iodine and copper, magnesium, zinc and calcium and phosphor are also in there, so it's a good way to provide the system of the needed minerals, at least at a sturdy base. There's also spirulina in it. It's also an algae that contains a lot of stuff to create its own cell, so that should be also great. This only thing I'm a little bit I want to get away from the fish meal in the future. Maybe we can make these on our own or get a good supply of it. Of course, we want to get away from the preservatives, colorants and antioxidants can do with preservatives anyway. But let's see how this will work in the future. And also a little bit of volume weight comparison with the other fish feed, and this one is like 115 grams, the volume of 1 cup. Compared with this one, it's just nothing, and it is like 30 grams. So if the fish will feed this, or eat this, they will have to consume less, and it takes less energy to get to the energy. So it's a win-win situation in that digestion system. So let's see what they will do with it. And this is also a fast-sinking food. I hope they will eat it. And all I want to try to say with that is that fish will scavenge on the bottom for the feed, so they will just flush up and give the bottom a good flux, so everything can be disturbed and get a suspension again and being cleaned out by the mineralization tank that is the swirl filter. So let's see next. Now here are the fish, as hungry as always, and let's try to give them the new feed. They swallow it, the big ones. Maybe the small ones need to have still need a little bit of other food. I've seen that the white one is already scavenging the bottom, so it's nice. Get the bottom in suspension. Yeah. Good job. So, how's the rest doing? Duckweed is growing again. I discarded a lot of worm tea into this system. The water's a little bit brown after it. Cleared up a little bit, but it's like 2-3 days ago. But also the fish tank is also a little bit brownish. But the plants are doing great with it. I think it was a good nitrate ammonia injection that it needed, because everything is just like booming again. It's not sitting so waiting for we're not sitting there waiting for the building blocks to arrive. So even the grow block sponges are growing great. A lot of mint growing. The brass didn't make it because it's been attacked by snails continuously. Oof. Water cache is finally getting on. It's getting it. The neighbor also there. The corn is also growing, but not so big as my neighbor's corn in the other greenhouse. But it's growing, and also in a grow sponge. So that's nice. Miniature corn. I also harvested tomatoes, potatoes. They're in there. Maybe you can find someone. Some easy digging. Maybe, yeah, here. They are growing on top of the always dry zone of the extra top layer of stones. Here's another one. So that's working. That experiment. It's possible to grow potatoes in an aquaponics system. Yeah. Then we have tomatoes. Yeah, they're getting it. Not so big as last year, but they're there. The other tomato plant over in the bathtub didn't make it. It's been eaten from inside out. The whole stem was hollow and it snapped. So it was there, and now it's not anymore there. So, and the tree is always growing as fast as you can. We got a lot of butterflies last week. I don't know where they are now, but maybe they rest. Well, these plants in these grow plugs are not so growing fast, but some maintained, some are flowering. Lettuce is producing also seeds and stuff. It's too warm in here, or too many daylights or light hours. Should be something. Maybe I should cover them, but with a shady thing to prevent them from producing flowers. But the other flowers, on the other hand, are just beautiful. Just look at it. It's just amazing what you see. It's like, wow. It's textures. You have to print this on t-shirts or something. Really powerful, vibrant colors. Like, wow. Unbelievable. It's just like wallpaper stuff. And I also dropped a strawberry plant in a sponge, and you can see it from underneath. If we can get their angle, it is also growing, and it's also producing strawberries. Yeah. Woohoo! Grow, pluck, spongy, grown strawberries. Yeah. With things out of control, you can also get something like this. This is the output flow of the other grow boxes over here. It's been discarded with a tube over here. It gets in the bathtub, but what's in the bathtub is just one big bag of roots. It is just, you cannot push your finger in. It's just like it's like only roots. So I think we need to clean it soon or later. But the inside is like not so root contaminated, but yeah, it still keeps the flow over there clean. Sometimes I need to get a little bit of root out of there to let the system run. But things are still doing fine. And the avocado tree is also doing great. He likes it a lot here now. It's the ideal climate. It's just producing leaf. It was a tiny one, but now it's kicking off and thriving, even propelling successful insects. So I was digging into some microbiology, plant communication stuff, and the discrete supplements, pheromones, chemicals, blah blah, to communicate with the outside world. So plants been nibbled, you can hear it, you smell it, you can feel it. They even know which predator is nibbling. Just take a sample, process it, and give an adequate solution to the problem by propelling insects, by producing chemicals in the leaf, like yuck, I don't want to eat it, or spreading out pheromones that attract predators, you name it. So the plant is in control, it's fine. On the other hand, this basil has just been eaten by snails. So I think the communication of this plant went totally wrong. It was in shock, totally stressed. Supermarket basil. There's nothing they can do. Maybe it's been grown in a super sterile environment. So when things are being done, I think this is the result. Poor basil. Anyway, some may continue to live on, like here. So, battery is almost full. Don't forget to like and subscribe. If you have any questions, comments, leave them behind. And I will see you next time when the fish food will be kicking in and plants will thrive even more because of the added micro elements. So, until next time, yo out.